Monomoy Regional High School, also known as the home away from home, is the place to be at on a Friday night. The Shark Tank gets packed by families and friends who come watch and support the boys versus their rivalries. I interviewed 3 people who play a big part of the team: head coach Keith Arnold, assistant coach and JV coach Tan Taylor, and senior captain Jamie Ruthier. I asked them all, what is it like to be part of this team? So, what does it feel like playing with this group?
Playing with this group of guys is really fun because we've known each other for a while and we've learned to play well with each other, and we know how to win. And I think it comes a little more natural than playing on, say, like a random AU team with, like, you know, group of kids. You only know like 2 or 3. Pretty much everyone on this team knows each other, and we know how to play together and how to win.
How does it feel like being a senior, playing your last season of high school, which could possibly be your last time being on the team?
You know, it hasn't really hit me yet. This is my last season, but I mean, being a senior, it's a lot of fun because this is, you know, as high as it gets in high school, at least, and it's definitely real. But I still haven't really put it together that this is my last high school season yet.
What is the team chemistry like? How are all the players to each other?
We definitely, team chemistry is probably one of our best qualities as a team. You know, we all get along really well, but we also hold each other accountable. And, you know, if anyone acts up or anything, we call each other out for it. We make sure that no one gets too big of an ego or anything, and we like to stay, you know, grounded.
Do you remember the first time when you started playing with this group?
Together, I'd say with the kids in my grade, I've been playing since probably travel ball since I was in like 5th or 6th grade. But this group, including juniors and sophomores too, probably my freshman year is when we really started putting everything together, and, you know, we realized how good we could be.
Do you plan on continuing to play basketball after high school?
Yeah, so I'm looking at a few different colleges, some at the D3 level, others at D2 and D1, which I'm not sure if I'd want to play that competitively, but I think I definitely would enjoy playing at the D3 level next year.
So where do you see Monomoy Sharks in the future, as in the next 2 years?
In the next 2 years, what we're looking at, I think we can call it a rebuilding year. Like right now, we'll have yourself, Aiden, Dan back, and some other younger kids from the JV team. But we do have some of the kids at the youth level that are really doing a nice job in the travel teams. So I think bringing some of those, we've got some 8th graders that we're looking at there now, and 8th and 9th graders in the incoming 8th grade class is very good. So we don't expect to drop much because we've been doing very well, but there's going to be a matter of reloading, so to speak.
What is being the coach of this team different than the other teams that you have coached throughout your coaching career? Yeah.
The team this year is kind of a product of the previous 3 years of us as a coaching staff being here at Monomoy. So we've built it along the way, and this year we have a large group of seniors and we're doing very well. But the thing I like about it as a coach, having coached a lot, many teams, is the quality of the kids and who they are as people. It's just as a coach, it's a great group of kids to be around every day because of who they are and how they act. And that to me is as important as winning games.
What is one word or phrase you repeat to your players that help the team be successful?
One word or phrase, composure and hard work. I mean, we want to stay composed all the time, on and off the court, but we also work as hard as anybody in our league, in practice and in games.
And what do you think think your team will achieve at the end of the season?
We're going to achieve another memorable year at Monomoy Basketball. I mean, we've done very well in these previous 3 years, and I think this group is going to be even better than the prior 3 years. So we're looking at championships. We're looking at a run in the state tournament. I mean, we're really and this, and I say we, means all of us. The kids are really focused to do something special.
So, what is your goal for the team as being our assistant coach and the JV team coach?
You know, for me, I think especially with the group that we have this year, you know, a goal of mine coming into the season was to get good enough that we could maybe make a playoff run. You know, it's great to play in the tournament. It's a lot of fun as a coach and obviously as a players and for the school. But to get to win a game and to move on and advance and you know that one loss and you're out of the tournament is a little extra exciting. So that's something that, you know, coming into the season was definitely something that I was thinking that we had the ability to do and something that I thought would be a good goal for the team.
Describe how Monomoy Sharks are in a typical practice or in a typical game.
Well, I think that would be a different answer if I talked about my team or the varsity team or the JV team or the varsity team. You know, this group is hardworking, pretty well focused, but they have fun while they're doing it. So it's you know, a lot of repetitions and a lot of work in a 2-hour stretch.
How do you deal with discipline issues and executing the offense with your team?
Well, luckily I haven't had to deal with too many discipline issues. Try to handle them straight up if they come my way. I try to be pretty straightforward with the kids and don't sugarcoat anything. If there's something goes on that I don't like, they're going to know about it right away. In terms of executing the offense, I think my approach has mostly been to try to continually coach and rep the little details, the little things that are going to make a play work, the spacing, the passes, what to look for, sort of the options depending on how the defense plays. So just to constantly give kids information on the little things, you know, the little things that can make a difference in a game or in a play. That's really kind of my approach to that.
Are there any certain players on the team that you look at and you see that they have something special?
I think I look at every player and see something special. I think that's my job, is to try to find something special in every kid and try to get that out of them. You know, as a coach, you're really trying to put these young men in a position to succeed. That's your job. So you got to find out what they can do, and you want to, you know, put them out in a spot where they can, you know, use their strengths and do great things.
Is there a certain team on the schedule that you're looking forward to?
You know, I mean, I'm just looking forward to the next game. There's obviously teams that I always like to beat, but all in all, it's just the next game. I'm always on to the next game and what we can do to achieve a victory the next time, and then we move on and move on and move on until we're out of games, you know.